Dear students, welcome back to lecture series. This is Salma Banu, Department of Sociology from Dr. S. Gopal Raju, Government First Grade College, Anikal. Here I am presenting on Chapter 4, Constitutionally Recognized Minorities, Session 45, in which we are discussing about constitutional protection, focusing on the fundamental rights. The National Commission of Minorities has identified 6 major religions to be as the religious minorities, which are Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, Zoroastrians, also called as Parsis, and Jains. The Constitution of India, being promulgated on 26th January 1950, secures to all its citizens justice, liberty, equality, and promotes fraternity. It includes several provisions which have been made to facilitate for the welfare of the religious minorities. The preamble of the Constitution declares India to be a socialist, secular, democratic nation. Justice in terms of social, economic, and political, ensures a republic and to secure its citizens liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individuals and the unity and integrity of the nation. The fundamental rights are defined as the basic human rights of all the citizens of the nation. The Constitution of India guarantees an elaborate fundamental rights to its citizens under Part 3 of the Constitution. These are considered as the safeguards for the protection of the interest of the minorities, which are mandated in the following provisions of the Constitution of India. The fundamental rights under Part 3 of the Constitution, which ensures for the protection of the minorities. Article 15 prohibits discrimination on ground of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Article 16 provides for equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. According to it, no citizen shall, on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth, residence, or any of them, may be ineligible for or discriminated against in respect of any employment or office under the state. It says that Article 16 provides for equality in matters of employment to public offices. Article 25 provides for the freedom of conscience and right to freely profess, practice, and propagate a religion. Article 26, which ensures for the freedom to manage the religious affairs. It is a right of every religious denomination or any section thereof, subject to public order, morality, and health, to establish and maintain institutions for religious and charitable purpose, manage its own affairs in matters of religion, and acquire the movable and immovable property and administer in accordance with the law. In which this article gives freedom to manage and run the religious affairs and the charitable purpose. Article 24, which ensures a freedom as attendance at religious instructions or religious worship in educational institutions wholly maintained, recognized, or aided by the state. Article 29, which provides for the protection of interest of the minorities. The minority have the right to protect their language, script, and culture and conserve the same. Article 30, which protects the right of all the religions and the linguistic minorities to establish and administer educational institutions of their choice. And another measure for the protection of minorities has been Article 347, which makes a provision for relating to language spoken by a section of the population of the state. Article 350 provides for facilities of minorities for instructions in a mother tongue. Article 350b, which ensures for the appointment of special officer for minorities. These are the reference books.